Here, for example, when the game starts, if I play this card to travel to a hidden location,
Which direction is the hidden place you want to investigate?
Scan the corresponding direction card.
in this case, I want to go to the hidden location on the right-hand side of the scenario. So I play the direction card that tells the game which hidden location I want to reach. The piece then automatically moves towards it.
As you step forward, an invisible force drives you back.
In this case, because there is an event along the way, you don't quite reach the location.
You can now clearly see what was previously hidden. There is an ancient chest in this place.
Remove the hidden location marker and place a chest on this space.
For example, I can now use the card that takes me directly towards the door. The active character, in this case, moves towards the location we've selected. Since I've already used both actions available during the exploration phase of my turn, I end my turn.
Dwarf's turn.
And now it would be the dwarf's turn. With the dwarf, I'm going to use this card to move directly towards the left. He should continue all the way to the edge of the scenario, unless he encounters an event along the way.
You can now clearly see what was previously hidden. There is an ancient chest in this place.
Remove the hidden location marker and place a chest on this space.
Okay, so there's another chest here, and now we can continue playing. I play the same movement card again to try to reach the edge. And there's another event.
Wait, something moves beside the chest. You're not alone. A small figure watches you from the dark. It's a goblin.
Whenever enemies appear, their position is marked using this moving token. It automatically moves to the exact spawn location of each enemy, so you never have to look at the map on the app or check where the enemy should be placed.
Once you have placed the goblin on its tile, scan its card to continue.
Here I am, goblin and arrow. Back away from the chest, or die.
And then we continue playing. In this case, another enemy appears.
From the ceiling, a spider slowly descends, landing beside the chest.
Follow the trail. Place a spider where it leads.
The narrative continues, telling us that a new enemy has entered the scenario, and it also tells us exactly where it appears, just like we did with the goblin. After placing the enemy on the board, we need to scan its card so the game can continue. Since it's the dwarf's turn before attacking, I need to choose which enemy I want to target. In this case, I want to attack the goblin, so I scan the goblin card to select it. You only need to do this whenever there is more than one enemy. If there were only one enemy, the game would automatically target that enemy. And now, from all the cards currently available in the dwarf's hand, we choose one. In this case, I would use this hook ability, which pulls the goblin right next to me, because the dwarf is a melee character. Since the goblin is too far away, this is a useful way to bring it closer. Then, this card goes into the discard pile. I won't be able to use it again until it returns to my deck. And now, for example, I can use this card. The app tells you how much damage you've dealt and whether the attack actually hit.
Your attack has hit the enemy and done 4 points of damage.
The game makes an internal roll and performs all the calculations automatically, based on the dwarf's stats, the attack being used, and all the other relevant factors. Since I've now spent all of my action points, I end my turn. And now it's the enemy's turn. Each enemy has its own behavior patterns, and these behaviors can change depending on what is happening in the game.
Good range for a shot.
You have received 3 points of damage.
the actions taken by the characters, and the events taking place across the scenario.
You have received 3 points of damage. Mage's turn.
Now it would be the wizard's turn. Just like the dwarf, the wizard has 5 cards available. And, in this case, for example, we can use this one. This ability prevents the selected enemy from moving during its next turn. First, we need to select which enemy we want to target, and then we scan the attack card.
Ancient seal, breathe again.
We place it in the discard pile, and we can also use other cards, such as movement cards. In this case, if I want to move away from the spider so that it can't attack me, I can use this card. During combat, it doesn't take me all the way to the end of the path. Instead, it moves me up to my maximum movement distance. In this case, that's 3 spaces. Here, just like before, there's an invisible barrier blocking the path, so the character can't move through it and is pushed slightly back. But the wizard has still moved the 3 spaces he is allowed to move during his turn by spending 1 action point. Even though I've already spent all of my action points, I still have an ability that only costs ether to use. This is one of the abilities with a cooldown, so I can activate this one, which allows me to absorb damage if I'm attacked. That ends my turn, and now it would be the dwarf's turn again.
Dwarf's turn.
Now, because I used 2 cards earlier and only have 3 cards left in my hand, I draw 2 more cards from the deck to return to a hand of 5. Then, using those 5 cards, I decide what I want to do next. In this case, for example, I can use the hammer attack card. First, I need to select the enemy I want to attack, and then I scan the attack card.